The Star Wars universe just got a little bigger with the release of Rogue One. What I think? Let's talk about it. John for Dino News. Gareth Edwards, director of the 2014 Godzilla movie, brings us a visual delight in the form of an off-saga Star Wars movie. Now, there was some confusion as to where the movie fits into the timeline of Star Wars. Rogue One is set right before the original film, Episode 4, A New Hope, literally ending a few moments before the opening of Episode 4. Leading the cast is Felicity Jones as Jyn Erso, daughter of the chief science officer Galen Erso, who developed the weapon used on the Death Star. She's soon recruited by the rebellion to help capture the plans to a massive weapon being built by the Empire. The rest of the rebel crew Jyn ends up working with are all really interesting characters. A witty reprogrammed Imperial droid named K2SO, voiced by Alan Tudyk, and a pilot played by Riz Ahmed, a weapons expert, a de facto leader of the crew played by Diego Luna, and a blind force-sensitive monk played by Donnie Yen. And the villain of the movie, Orson Krennic, was played by Ben Mendelsohn. My biggest complaint with this movie is the lack of character story arcs for almost all of the characters. I could have used a little bit more insight to who these people are and why they do what they do. But on the plus side, there is more story to uncover in the form of a book that was released in November called Catalyst that goes into more backstory for Galen Erso and Orson Krennic. Looks like it's time for that Audible subscription. Another thing that was a bit weird to me was the lack of classic opening crawl and some of the musical cues. I had my favorite standout characters, my top probably being Donnie Yen's blind monk, but there are so many awesome things to look out for in this film. If you're a Star Wars fan, there's so many Easter eggs, including some blue milk. There was a reference to some of the Star Wars Rebels characters on the TV show Star Wars Rebels, and there's even some footage of the X-Wing battle from the original film that ended up on the cutting floor, repurposed for Rogue One. I really did love this movie because of all the fan service. The third act of the movie gives some of the best battle scenes in any Star Wars film, and some appearances from some classic characters. I left the theater giddy as a goat and ready to reemerge myself in everything Star Wars. Have you seen Rogue One, A Star Wars Story? What did you think? How much blue milk do you think you can chug? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and don't forget to like and share this video, and if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you can get more content from Dino News. For Dino News, I'm John Burkhart.